we're finally at posture.
I know.
We're going to talk about posture.
Which is so, we all need it. I need it. Everybody, I think, needs it.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I see these people, they look like chickens with their heads out like this. All right, stop. We don't need any more chickens. No. And it's important. And I my favorite study was done by John Manel.
Okay.
And he said, and think about it before I even get to his study, if you take a bowling ball and you hold it here, you have the weight of the bowling ball.
Like our head.
If you hold the bowling ball out here, you're not going to be able to hold it very long. All right?
Yep.
Same thing with your head. So let's say your head, and this is what he did in his study, let's say your head weighs 10 pounds. Heads are variable, but they're somewhere in that range. If my head is over my shoulder, if your head's over your shoulder, you don't have any real forces on this lower cervical area. You have the weight of the head. For every inch your head goes forward, you add 15 pounds. So if you bring your head forward 1 inch, you have 15 pounds, plus the weight of the head.
Oh my gosh.
For 2 inches, you have 30 pounds plus the weight of the head. Now you're talking 40 pounds.
Wow.
And I have seen people with their head 3 inches in front.
Oh yeah,
so
we
that's
all have. Look around.
45 pounds plus the weight, that's 55 pounds.
Right here.
Right here. No wonder if you get your head so far forward, you can't lift your head up anymore.
Yeah.
So
and your neck hurts.
Definitely. Yeah. So I think Manel's work is really good.
Yeah.
Now again, remember breathing. Okay, head forward. It's going to be harder to take a breath. Movement. All right. If your head's forward, you know, you go into full movement. Huge difference. Even neck motion. If I'm like this, I can hardly turn my neck. If those of you have stiff necks, it might be your posture. So if I stand up straight and turn my head, it's a huge difference. So how do you know if you need to work on that neck posture? The test that I love is called the wall occiput distance. So we're going to go over to the wall.
What's your occiput?
Oh, your occiput. Okay. Your occiput is right here. It's the part that sticks out. It's actually the piece of bone right about here. Okay. But you want the prominence of that, so where it sticks out. So on Dana, it'd be right here. Turn this way a little bit. Right there. All right, I don't want there. I want this part. As I go down her head, this is the part that sticks out. So we're going to have her stand against the wall and see if she can bring that to the wall. So you're going to put your heels.
My heels at the wall?
Your buttocks.
Okay.
Your shoulders.
Okay.
And then your head.
Let's see.
Okay, so she's going to get her head back.
Oh, that's not easy.
Okay, but she can do it. All right? Now, some people will cheat. So let me show them how people cheat. If she can't, so she's going to bring her head back. That's not okay. Your eyes have to be forward, and you have to bring your head back like that. And the thing is, you need to touch. If you can't touch, you need to work on your posture. And I even add to that. Okay. And that is, all right, maybe you can touch, but if you spend the whole day like this, you're going to end up not being able to touch. So I like to measure how you normally stand, and then how you stand in the test. And so that you really...
So my normal might be, which my normal is here.
So you're so she's far from the wall, right?
Yes.
On the normal. So again,
I need to practice
You do need. I mean, not as bad as someone who can't touch, but you do need to do it.
Okay.
So now, show us some exercises.
All right. Well, I think we just practiced that, right? We practiced what we call a chin tuck, which essentially is trying to work on that head retraction back.
See it from the side. It's so good.
Yeah. So if my normal really is here. And then I'm going to just think about somebody taking their finger right on my chin and pressing back. So I'm lengthening the back of my head. The other thing, the other cue I like is just taking a string and kind of pulling up on the back of your head as you go, as your chin goes back. So those two visuals I think help with that retraction. So you're not tempted to just kind of bring your head back and that chin juts up. I see that all the time where people bring their head back, but they're actually jutting their chin towards the ceiling. So the retraction, hold chin back, lengthen the back of the neck, and then hold. And I feel the muscles in my neck engage, and it feels a little bit uncomfortable because I'm not used to being in that position, even though that's where I should be. So I know I need work there. And I do like a 5 or 6 second hold usually. 10 repetitions, and I try to encourage people to do that during the day, frequently during the day. If you're sitting and working, every 30 minutes, every hour, try to do a few repetitions just so you're cued in to where your head should be in space. And then the other exercise I like, yes,
go ahead.
I think we do need to address the upper back component too, because our chin and our neck can go back, but often we'll lose flexibility in the upper part of our back.
But if you're bent over like this, it's going to be hard to do a chin tuck.
Right.
So you might even need to do what you're going to show them now first.
That might be the first exercise to do, right? And I love this one. You're going to sit in a chair that hits you right around your shoulder blade area. And then bring your hands behind either your neck or your head, wherever's comfortable.
And if you can't, you can do
you can put your arms across your chest as well.
Okay.
And to support your head, and then you want to anchor your back into the chair and lean back over the back of your chair. So it hits you in that upper back area called your thoracic spine, which is the area where your ribs attach. As you do that, think about taking your breastbone up towards the ceiling. So you're not just leaning way back with just your head. You're actually trying to hinge at the thoracic spine. Breastbone goes up, goes towards the ceiling, and your low back is not moving. And you're going to go back and forth. And then find multiple segments. You can slide down a little bit, and you can do that at different areas on the thoracic spine. So you want to work your way up and down.
Which is the spine right here to here.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That area where the ribs are. So you don't want to do it right on your neck, and you don't want your low back moving. But find each area where you feel a little bit tight and just work your way up and down, different height of chairs, or just scoot yourself up and down a little bit. Like maybe 10 repetitions at each segment.
Perfect.
And then you get a nice extension stretch, which we often don't do extension in the thoracic spine.
We spend our time at a desk like this in flexion. Yep.
Yes, so that will help loosen up that area. And then on top of that, your neck position will become a little bit, it will be a little easier to get into proper neck position as well.
Yeah, and finally the headrest.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No,
Tell them the little tip on the headrest, which I love.
It's called a headrest.
Yes, in your car,
right, not a head
chair.
accoutrement or head pillow. It's meant for your head to go on. And I mean, I drive by people and I want to go, use your headrest.
Yes.
You know, because they're in the car like this.
Yeah.
All right, put your head on the headrest and do the chin tuck that Dana just showed you. It's a great way to get them in.
That's a perfect idea. And you know, if you're sitting in traffic, use your time wisely.
Yep.
All right. Great.
So there you go.
So those are your exercises for aging well.